Oh, them. I just punched their cards. Place is under new management.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you will help me escape.
Yeah.
All right. Where should I begin?
Tell me a story about these sarcophagus.
Let's start with the history of the Ankara.
You should do that. I think you even get some XP for that. 1 or 2 or something.
Lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
I love their work. Meh?
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
This one is listening and drinking something.
Conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt. But, I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
This one is listening.
Yeah, well, the markings
Still.
on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Really?
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Or something?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
Positive?
Men educated guess.
Alright.
I've not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it.
Oh yeah. Some relative told me.
To carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
Alright. A real vampire? Really?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth, and the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
He was the first LARPer?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
Ooh, I have that too. Ah, no. He knew the sweet ecstasy of... he drank blood?
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
Yeah, because they are stupid. So, why did you discover it?
That is... You see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
Yeah, and if you haven't already noticed, this dialogue is really long, so if you're bored, just skip on ahead. This one is listening again.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Why not? Lying!
I don't know what would make you believe that. I have been very forthcoming
Whoops.
with you so far. I think that maybe you are not as familiar with the process as me.
So, can you tell me another story about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
Masquerade is inside, with no doubt.
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires.
That would be
Perhaps
great.
maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
No more stories, I want in.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
Oh well, I want it, and I can't wait for Xmas.
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey.
Oh,
It
really?
was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Where's the spare?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum.
Great.
I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this
place. I'll leave you now. Ironically, you will be dug up by an archaeologist in many years. Oh. I know. So let's go on a cruise together, just you and me.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will
For
never forget
science!
this kindness.
Don't mention it. Or better do. Right. Cool. We are getting out of here. And look who's back. It's Bach. Bach. Oh no, oh no, oh, all nuclear weapons of the US have been fired at once. Great! So, yeah, I don't know where he is, but I'll get out of here. I don't wait for no one! Huh, I guess he just went ahead or something. So yeah, you should haul ass out of here. And if you didn't patch the game, this will be the last thing you do. Because there is a great game bug which is fixed by the official 1.2 patch or something. That just crashes the game after this. So you're screwed. Yeah. Great, isn't it? They sold a game that that you were not able to finish. Woohoo! Alright. Let's just get on the boat. And I'll get out of here. Oh my god, I don't care about the professor. He can rot. Nah, I think he just teleported. With an with an IQ as high as his, he should be able to do that. Probably. Maybe I just killed him. I don't know. Oh, would you look at that? Orange. Whatever. And police. Flashy lights and some more police. I think he lost something up there. Oh well. Let's just go have a look, shall we? Oh my god. No. No. Not Chunk. Please. Chuck, please. No. Oh my god. You know what? If they had attacked Chuck, I think there would be much more blood and lard. So I think he got away. Phew. Nice. I like it. They painted. Looks good. So... Hey there, Beckett.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The Sabbat? What? I suppose I should have talked to the prince first. Back in a minute. Yeah, just break this fourth wall.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Who indeed? What are we talking about?
Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
Did you spit them from the roof? Is that why they attacked on them?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Kindred Cola. Why would anyone switch to that brand?
Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death.
Cool.
For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of
now
action.
I'm your best agent. I'm the prince, my words are sheriff, exterminate all Sabbat post haste.
He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
Yeah, sure. Couple of hours. From what hole do the Sabbat slink from?
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set
Yeah,
foot
and
in
I
Los
forgot
Angeles.
something.
Before you go,
Just noticed.
Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
I should have gone to my haven first and talked to Heather. She would have given me the best armor in the game. Oh well. Yep.
What? What did you find out?
The vanishing crate from the Dane inside the key to that old box.
Key? Where? Do you have it?
No. Nope, but I killed the Pope. Bach was the Pope, right?
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold,